Geeks, Mighty Marvel Geeks, Wookiee Radio, Adventures in Geek, and of course the Weeby Geeks Podcast Collective. You are watching this on Weeby Geeks TV here on YouTube. I got a few things I want to show you guys from Toynk.com that I got. First up, one of my favorites. You hear me talk about it all the time, and I'm hoping we get one of the creative people from Beeline Creative on to talk about future stuff. But this is an older one, but finally came around. I was looking for this all Christmas when Marshall's supposedly had them. Mine did not, but finally I do get a chance to get my Chewbacca Geeki Tiki. If I remember right, this holds 20 to 24 ounces. I don't remember the exact measurement, but look at that. Look at that. Chewie in all his glory. Mando has now been moved to second cup. This is primary Star Wars cup now. My other favorite cup that I have is the one that I bought at MegaCon last year, and that was my Drax cup, because that one looks so great as a Geeki Tiki. So from this particular wave, when they had it, it was Chewbacca, R2-D2, Yoda, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, and Boba Fett. Boba Fett would be kind of cool to have to go with the Mandalorian, and of course now Bo-Katan would be pretty cool too to have the whole Mandalorian set, but I'm not. I had the Mandalorian, it's great, I will be using it quite a bit. They do make a smaller version of this that once I get my new desk set up for podcasting, I may see about ordering the small one to use as a pen cup on the computer. But this will be the one I will be drinking out of on Nice Wookiee Radio. Other cool thing, they sent Ken, Derek, and I, when we first started interviewing Summer and working with them, the plastic tumbler that's got the lid and the straw, which is great for travel that way, because this is glass. And I don't want to break it. So I'm not going to take it for travel to break. So I'll have my other one for travel. So that's the Chewbacca Geeki Tiki. As I set it off to the side so I don't break it when I break out the next item. As most of y'all can tell by the shirt, I was part of the opening team, opening crew for the Galactic Star Cruiser. So when Hasbro introduced this, I'm like, oh, this would be so cool to have. This is before I even knew, this was introduced before I even knew I was going to be going to the Star Cruiser. Well, I'm back at Epcot now. Still made part of opening team, which I loved. Great experience, have fun. This kind of looks similar to a couple of the hallways or walls that we had on Star Cruiser, but it's the Tantive 4 playset, which, being a Star Wars fan, I absolutely loved that opening sequence. I was just talking to Zoe the other day, and we watched the opening sequence on Disney Plus. I'm like, how can you not be excited about a movie from this? So this is the vintage collection, which, if they ever, I don't even remember if they made the Rebel Fleet Trooper in the original retro figure. Well, now what would be the retro figures from Kenner? I don't think they made them. But if they ever go back and decide to make them, I'm gonna make this based around the old Kenner figures with the old Stormtroopers. But I do want, I think we talked about Zoe. She's helping me film today. I may see about possibly getting another one of these.
To make it look like the Halcyon.
To make it look like the Halcyon, as she said. But, so let's pull this out. The box is cool. I really love the box. I love how it's got the old look. The instructions even look like how they did back in the day. Yes, kids, when we got play sets and toys, this is how the instructions looked back in the day. Very similar.
Look at the back. Are you gonna let it breathe?
First up is some of the bracing pieces to hold it up. Oh wow, this is cool. That's the hall. That's the first part of the hallway. That's pretty awesome. It comes with a figure. The Rogue One theme. As you can see here, Rebel Fleet Trooper. I don't know. I may leave him on here because I haven't, because this comes with the package. Because Hasbro has a 4-pack that has General Antilles and 3 Rebel Fleet Troopers, and I may see if I can find him loose just to leave him be, so I can leave him in the thing. Oh, the doorways. That's cool. That's pretty cool. It's almost like the Halcyon.
Because you did the doors right most of the time.
The characters did the doors. When they came through, they did the doors. I am not divulging secrets of the Star Cruiser. And then we got the floor pieces here, which for me to get the floor pieces out, I'm gonna have to break this open. The floor pieces are there. I almost wish they had pegs to put the figures on, because it's a slick floor, and they may, a nice bump, they may fall. So I may buy stands for them to go on when I do this. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I really like it. This definitely is better than my expectations. I'm excited for this. We are in the process of redoing our area where I podcast from, and this will be part of my display, new displays that I will have in there, and I will eventually do either a YouTube video or video on Twitter of the
Like a room tour?
like a room tour, yeah. But no, this looks pretty awesome.
It looks pretty legit.
This looks nice. I'm excited for this piece. Yeah, may have to get a second one to paint. Take some of these panels, make them orange, do the Halcyon. That's cool, just like that. So you could, so if it was on here like this, if I want to move it, no, I can't move it that way. No, but that would look cool too. No, this is really, really nice. I love this. So yeah, I may see about getting another one and painting some of these orange and gray to give it the Star Cruiser vibe. Especially once I'm able to get an SK droid, SK620.
Wait, they make SKs?
In the 3 3/4 inch.
Really?
Yeah.
I want one.
So do I. So yeah, that's where I stand there. And he'll definitely go in this when I do that. And then if they eventually make the other figures from
A Gaia.
I don't want Black Series. Hasbro, if you're listening, no Black Series Star Cruiser figures.
Set.
Vintage collection. That way, other people, other collectors could get the same set, mock it up, and make it look like a scene from the Halcyon.
Ooh, Hasbro should make a scene, whatever the lounge is, where you see Gaia. They should make one of those.
Corellia, yeah.
That would be cool. And like the bridge would be a cool one. And at least like it doesn't have to be the whole room, but like an area where you can put your action figures with the smugglers game in that you see in the bar area.
Starlight Lounge.
Yeah.
Engineering room would be a cool play set. Training pods.
Training pods.
So that's the Tantive 4 play set and the Chewbacca Geeki Tiki. Thanks for watching. Let me shoot me an email at weebygeekspod@gmail.com or at mightymarvelgeeks@gmail.com or wookieradio@gmail.com and let me know what you think. Or hit us up on Twitter at MarvelGeeks, at weebygeeks, at Wookie Radio. And let me know what you think. Until next time, want to know more?